Hey guys, welcome to another video of Torque Zone. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, today we'll be replacing, or putting in a radiator for a Polaris Ranger RZR 850 or 800, and so this is the old radiator. It kind of got a, I assure you it's not a bullet hole, but it's got a punctured, and yeah, there's still some antifreeze in there. It fit right inside here, just like this. It just slid right in or right out, and it fit in there. And you try to take out these two brackets, take off these, just kind of disconnect it from the fan. Those are pretty simple. You had connections you had to put right there. I'm going to be putting on the radiator. Before we put in the radiator, we're going to have to take this bull bar off right here and this front end off right here. So I'm going to start with taking the bull bar off, which is probably the hardest thing about it. And then once I'm going to get in there, I will show you how to take it off and everything like that. So. Okay, so in here, the bolt for the end of the radiator is going to be there we go. It's going to be right down in there. You probably can't see it. It's right there. And it's like the hardest bolt to get off. It's the same thing on the other side. Here. Sorry, I have air conditioning in the back. And I don't have a cameraman today, so yeah, it's also down there. Same exact spot. Place you underneath them, or right here. You can see the two bolts right here and here. So I will start trying to get these off, and I'll start the video again. Okay, so you will need a 13 millimeter for the bottom and top. So get this for I use the Milwaukee wrench here. I got a 13 millimeter wrench to stick back in this thing right here. So I added an oil pan down here for the antifreeze. So back in here in this right here, you probably cannot see it, but it's down in this hole right here. There's not a boot covering it right there. So I gotta go inside there and try to try to get it out. So okay, so I kind of had to do it. So there's a trick to this that's very easier than you would expect. So right back here, there's the bolt. The bolt would be right there, like right around that area or something. So right there, if you stick the wrench through here, the front head through here on this side, and you put like the round end that goes around the bolt on the nut and just stick it through there, so this thing will brace up against it, then you can just get it and it'll be good. And it's way easier than trying to, so if you stick it through there, it's way easier than just trying to do it for a lot. Like, it takes forever, trust me. And so just try to do that. I'm gonna do this side now. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side now, and I'm gonna position it where I did last side. And I'm gonna try to see if I can do the same thing and see if it works as good as it did last time. So let's get it. Okay, so let's try this again and see if we can do same thing. So we're gonna stick it between this brace, like this part of the frame here. Oh, sting on microphones. Okay. And then put this right here. Stick this end on this side, stick it in here, and just kind of lay it over the bolt. I think it's in there. I think. I don't know. So there's a bunch of junk in here, so that never helps either. So let's try that and see. Actually, no, I think it's too big of a wrench. Okay, so somebody replaced the other side of the bolt and not this side. So let's try this again. Got it. Okay, so I got them. Got both the nuts here. So let's take this brush guard off here. Okay. It's still being held on, and I think I know why. Back here, there's some nuts. And let's get those out. Before we get these nuts out, my hands are really oily, but right here, there's gonna be nuts to take these out, to take this off, because I gotta take it off for to get to these bolts right here. So let's take this thing off by taking these off right here. Yours probably might not have that, so if it don't worry about this part. So you can just get past this part if need be. Okay, so I got these two bolts here, which happen to look like this right here. So you got this front end drop down, and then back behind you there's a bolt there and a bolt there, which is missing. There's a bolt there, a bolt there. So these two right there, the one that is missing, and this one is not. You gotta take all these off to get this bracket off right here. So I got the bracket off. It's right there. And so the fan is still, kind of just chilling right here. So now we got to put the radiator in. So this, apologize in advance for the lack of camera skills, because I don't have a cameraman with me at the moment. And all right, so we are going to connect these hoses right here. Connect both these hoses right here, on here to here. And then once we connect these hoses, we're gonna connect these so they're connected on lines right here. Mine are at least. On here, this one goes right here. And then I have the other line, which happens to be right here. So we will get back on there once we connect all these like lines and stuff. I gotta put the bracket back on before we do all that. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty eventful for a minute. So my tripod did break, so I will have to stop the video, and it will not be filmed. Me putting this on will not be filmed. But okay. Just fell. So I will start hooking this stuff up, hooking all these up, and once I get it all like situated, before I put this plastic on here, I will start the video again. But again, we got to put these bolts on by putting them in here. I don't understand how that works. I'll have to use some bushings that came in the other one, which the other one is right here. These will have to come out. I'll have to take them out somehow, and then like stick them in there. So okay, so I put in the radiator, I put in the bracket, which you can't really see, it's underneath here. I did put in the bracket. I hooked these up. Remember, this one goes in the back, this one right here. The hose has got to be hooked up. I haven't screwed that one all the way in yet. That hose got to be in. We got to screw the fan all the way to the radiator on both sides. And then that just came out, but so you gotta screw this in there, and then it's gonna be all mounted in. Then when you put on this thing, you just kind of gotta pull it up. If you have a winch on yours, I'm not sure, I don't know, it's not, but you gotta stick this through this hole, and then you, right here, you'll have these nuts here, these bolts here. And right after that, they don't need to be in there. You're gonna have to put, there we go, these in here, which are gonna be these little pieces right here, just gonna fit right in there, like that. So you can just do, they're not that hard, they're not hard to put in. The hardest is just to pull them out. You just kind of snap them in. They're not that hard to put in, but so when you put them in, I gotta do some wiring before I'm done, but you'll probably know how to do that. So anyway, so we gotta put this on, and then I'm gonna put this light bar back on here, and then once I do that, I will start the video again, and then we'll just make sure everything. Okay, so we got everything. I think we got good. I still gotta to do that right there, and I'm gonna screw that in. But so we got these all hooked up, all screwed in. Everything in that. Got that hooked up right there. Everything hooked up. The radiator, we got that part done. Even on this side here. And so I think we're all good. And I think we're all good. So thanks for watching.
Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.